Do you wish you could turn a Rubik's Cube that fast? Well, you came to the right video. What's up guys, it's MJ ProCuber here, and guys, in this video I'm just going to be giving you guys like a tutorial slash guide on how to spin the Rubik's Cube like really fast. Like, I did make a video on how to just spin a Rubik's Cube fast, which is just like the basic finger tricks. But yeah, if you haven't watched that one, or you don't know the basic finger tricks on how to spin a Rubik's Cube, so like if you're like completely new to it, you want to know how to do some finger tricks, I recommend you watch that video or another video. I don't really care, but as long as you know the basic finger tricks, then it's alright, you're in the right spot then. Alright, so one disclaimer I would have to say is you will not, like, after this tutorial, I would guarantee you will not be able to spin it really fast, like straight away, unless you already are, but I don't know why you're watching it then, but yeah, so that's one disclaimer, is that you will not be able to, like, this isn't an instant tutorial, you'll know how to spin a Rubik's Cube fast. It's more of a just go and learn the technique and then go and practice it for like a month and you should be good. But yeah, so this is just going to be like a kind of guide slash technique tutorial how to like spin it fast. Like, there are multiple ways, so this is the part of the second disclaimer. There are multiple ways, like multiple techniques. People have certain techniques how they perform algs, like how they spin it, but it all comes to personal preference and just like your development and your finger tricks and that. But yeah, so if the technique I teach you doesn't really feel very well, like doesn't work very well, then just try and mess around a bit and like practice yourself, see what technique works for yourself, best suits you. But yeah, so that's the second disclaimer, is that you this is just a technique slash guide, and it won't really, you won't be able to do like spin it that fast instantly, but yeah, so let's just get on to the video. Alright, so first there's a few advanced finger tricks that are that you need to know before learning the technique. So advanced finger trick is spinning the U. So when you spinning the U layer with U2, and that is using both the pointy and the these two fingers, the index finger and the root finger, to spin the layers. So like that's like the advanced kind of the major advanced, like every cuber uses, like especially for like algs like the anti-soon or like soon. Instead of just going flick like that, it's better to just go. See how much faster it is, like instantly, whereas this one's like kind of like that. But yeah, so this is really useful for like just any sort of U2 algorithm, or like just doing a U2 in general. Like, say if you're solving and you're just like, okay. And yeah, so it's pretty much just trying to use these two fingers at a time. So it's just like that pretty much. So like, it's very basic, just it requires a bit of practice to get used to. Like, I'm still getting used to using my right, because I'm really good at using my left. But like, yeah, so just this one's probably the easiest to do, like quickest to learn and pick up. But yeah, so that's pretty much the very like basic advanced finger trick that you need to know. Alright, second one is using the D2. So like, this isn't very common, like only in some algs you use like a D2 or something like that. But yeah, so like same as U2 where you got that, but with D2 you use these two fingers, like these ones here, and you just go, so you go like, you flick it with the pinky and then the ring, so you go that. This one's a little bit more harder to do, but this can be really useful for when you're doing APEM. I'm like spinning it with both the pinky and that, so it just does a lot more faster instead of going like, flick. But yeah, so that's pretty much the main reason for it. But yeah, so that's the basic ones. Now for the M2, it's pretty much the same, except you use both the ring and the root finger. So like You go flick, flick. This is really good for when you're doing like the H-turn, you know, instead of going, yeah, flick, flick. It's much more easier just to go so much more faster. But yeah, so that's pretty much the basic ones. Is just being able to do the double flicks with like in one instant move. So like U2, that, and then D2, and then M2, like that, pretty much. But yeah, so that's the basic ones. Now I'm gonna go into some like turning style techniques and like technique that I use. So yeah, let's just get into that. Alright, so there's many techniques and turning styles that people have, but the most common one is just like kind of, well, there isn't really a common one, I would say, but like there's a couple of unique ones where people are like very like kind of like slow but very accurate. Like, so the turning style is kind of like, it's kind of like slow, but like it looks very smooth and like accurate. With like, I'm probably the opposite of that. I'm more of a like really aggressive, and I'm just like, but yeah, sometimes this can be bad depending on the cube. Like if I use it for my like Gen A UM, I can easily do that because it's like more of a better cube. But yeah, so definitely your turning style does depend on what type of cube you use. Like if you have a really cube that's really nice for but yeah, so there's certain techniques. The one that I use is this more of aggressive kind of and yeah, but yeah, so another tip that I would say is when you're doing like, this can help with one hand as well, so if you're gonna solve one-handed. But yeah, so a really nice technique slash tip I would say is to be able to do like U-turns by pushing it like this instead of flicking it. You can also go like that, like push it like that around there. That can help for OH as well, because like when you do one-handed, you can sometimes go like push it like that. But another one you can do is also flick it like the other way. Instead of flicking it that way, you can also flick that way. Say if this finger is doing something else, I don't know, you can also flick that one there. So it's like, say if this finger is in that position, that nice position, you can just go like that with that finger. So like flick it like that. That's a very common like trick that people do. But yeah, so it's pretty much, it's all based on your personal preference and like what feels good when you turn it, like you feel comfortable doing. But yeah, so it all comes down to practice after this. Once you learn the techniques, then just keep practicing in it. Really, it's probably takes more longer to probably actually like spin the Rubik's Cube fast and actually solve it fast. Like I'm still at my stage in cubing. I'm still developing my finger tricks and how to like do some advanced finger tricks and that. But yeah, so it takes like at least a month to like be able to spin it at least somewhat decently fast. But yeah, so like I would say it took me like at least a year to fully develop every single technique there is. But there is still some that I'm not very good at, is like my right-handed U2s like that. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. It's kind of more of a just like guide slash technique tutorial. But yeah, so once you've done that, once you've got your own technique and your own turning style, you just got to practice it then, and then this eventually you'll just be able to like do it really fast. But yeah, guys, so that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something like some new techniques in that today. But yeah, so besides that, guys, it all comes down to practice now, and hope you enjoyed it. MJ Pro Cube out.